Yep, CPU usage 100%. And absolutely none of it going to StarCraft 2. Oh well. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another 1 vs 1 cast, StarCraft 2, brought to you by Icelian. I am very excited to be bringing you this cast. I have a number of reasons as to why, but first and foremost, MLG Orlando just finished, and oh my god, it was amazing. If you can find VODs, if you can find casts, if you can find replays of MLG Orlando, watch them, they're great. Or if you don't want to watch a replay, if you'd rather watch a cast, send the replay to me, icelian001@gmail.com. And it's just, oh, it's amazing, it's great. It was so much fun. I seem to be having a little bit of sound issues. No, maybe things are just quiet. Maybe we just need some music going. This is not going to be from MLG Orlando, however. I have not been able to get any replays from there. I'm not sure if MLG will even allow it to be released, and if they do, great. If they don't, okay. What this is from the Intel Extreme Masters, which a lot of people didn't watch because they were watching MLG Orlando. So I'm happy to be bringing a series of replays. This will be the first and foremost, the one that I post up. If you've seen others, great. If you haven't, welcome to IEM Group B of New York. We have spawning here on Shattered Temple on the left-hand side, Complexity MVP's DongRaeGu. Now, DongRaeGu is a big name. He's a Korean, and he's really big, really well known for a number of things. Going through, he's with Team MVP, which later on I'll read that they partnered up with Team Complexity in North America. And he used to play Terran and Brood War. No big deal. He really wasn't that big of a name until the LG Cinema Special League, which was held in Busan, B-U-S-A-N. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, but I hope I am. It was held in Busan, and that's where DongRaeGu is from. It was there that he made his first really big showing, beating names like Taisha, Yonghua, and HYP. He met with, met with SC in the finals, winning 3-2 in some very high-level games. He went to the GSTL, the Global StarCraft 2 Team League. You've heard me talk about the GSL in the past, but he's with the GSTL, or he was there. He headed into there with high expectations. People were saying, this guy's really got something. I want to see him perform. And he's really waiting to drop a hatch, I suppose, until after. We've got over here, not keeping too far from the game at hand, Gatored is our Protoss on the right. He's doing a quick forge fast expand, pretty good on this map, especially that he knows his opponent is cross position. So going back to DongRaeGu, he went to the GSTL. He did 2 triple kills, which is where he beat out. It's an interesting format I'll go into another time. I might have a tutorial video up of it right now, and this is just, it was made after this cast. And if that is the case, then you can read about that or watch it. The GSTL, he did 2 triple kills, which is simply put really good. And then he did an all-kill of Team Prime. Team Prime is very well known, very good, and so for him to all-kill them, which means he beat out all of their players without losing once, is just phenomenal. I mean, that's, wow, that really speaks highly of him. He was one of the few Zerg invites to Arena of Legends, which is a special invited event by GSL. He beat IM MVP. Now that's the team IM, and the player name is MVP. Not to be confused with his team MVP. It's all sorts confusing at times. A couple of Zerglings just going to come in here, see exactly what's going on, and the cannon is up. They might get some little probe harass if they're tricky bad. Probably not. So he beat IM MVP, he beat Huck, and he beat July Zerg. All very big names. Unfortunately losing to Marine King Prime, who's yet another big name. By now, this guy is rolling with the big dogs because he kind of knows what he's doing. He ended up going to MLG Anaheim, which is a very good MLG, on an exchange program where GSL and MLG both they'll trade players at times. GSL will send some Koreans to participate at MLG. And I know I've talked about it before, but I'm going to talk about it every single time. If you have idle Zerglings or idle attacking units and you know you're not going to be doing much and you have map control, kill some rocks. Kill some rocks, just beat on them a little bit, maybe 2 hit points at a time. So good, it's just doing something. DongRaeGu went to MLG Anaheim on an exchange program, and then he went 5-0 in his group play before losing 1-2 against the former mentioned IM MVP, and then losing 1-2 against Slayer's MMA in the lower bracket. He went back to MLG at MLG Raleigh, not through the GSL exchange program, but instead with Complexity, which had now teamed up with MVP. He finished first in his group 4-1, and he was beat by StarTale's Bomber. Very, very good Terran, which if you saw MLG Orlando, Bomber vs. Hydra, some amazing games. I really hope I get to cast those at some point. Just to go through and analyze them and cast them would be so much fun. So DongRaeGu at MLG Anaheim lost to Bomber. And then he beat Hero and Nada, but then fell to Coca. He still received a Code S spot through the aforementioned exchange program. He did so well at MLG that he got a Code S position in the GSL. They sort of trade back and forth in that sense. Oh, and a Stargate going down here for Gatored. So we've got a Forge 1-gate expand, or Forge fast expand with 1 gate into Stargate. Fortunately, the Zerglings might just see this if they get close enough. These 2 cannons are going to ward them away, but we're going to have to see. He hasn't quite seen it yet. He's got to know that something is up, though, but normal Chrono Boost going out. He's not, nope, he didn't see it. So DongRaeGu not suspecting the Stargate play. Again, I'm talking about DongRaeGu so much simply to let you know he's an amazing Zerg. This guy really, really, really knows what he's doing. That's not to speak lowly of our Protoss in the green, Gosu Gatored. I don't have nearly as much information on him. Perhaps he's not well known. From what I can tell, he just hasn't been to so many tournaments. And this is going to be awkward. I think there will be a path right through here for the probes to gather gas. And the Zerglings might spot the Stargate here. They'll certainly spot the second gate. No, still not close enough. So close, though. Gosu Gatored is with the team. It's Gosu Esports. And he's from Tucson, Arizona. He did compete in MLG Anaheim, but he's not competed in MLG Raleigh or the Intel Extreme Masters, or I'm sorry, MLG Orlando, because he competed in this event. I'm not sure why Gatored has these 2 probes on patrol. That's awkward. Either way, we have the first Void Ray out, and so though that I've talked about DongRaeGu so much, I've skimmed by Gosu Gatored. Both these players are exceptionally talented. The Void Ray is now revealed as it is shooting the Overlord. The Overlord, no doubt, spotted it just a moment ago. We can see Spore Crawlers were going down, and an Infestor Pit is already going down. Macro Hatch also dropping. Make sure that, wow, look at this drone saturation. DongRaeGu, you economy beast. 60 Harvesters off 2 base, though the rocks did just break for the gold. I've no doubt that he'll try to expand it soon because, holy crap, he's just so many drones in the main. Just a little oversaturated there. The Zerglings, knowing the Void Ray there, still trying to do a run by it, looks like, but this, oh, it's such a good wall. Forge, 2 gateways, Cybernetics core, and cannons reinforcing the whole way. Now a Sentry out is going to help with force fields at times. We do have a second Void Ray is out, and the 2 are moving, and the Phoenixes are coming. You'll usually see this opening from Protoss, fairly standard, to get 2 Void Rays and then push out maybe 3 to 6 Phoenix, depending on how the Protoss player wants to play it out. Some fairly well-placed Spore Crawlers down, but he can still slip around the back here, and especially try to snipe out. He won't get the the Pathogen Glands. Do have Burrow is also on the way, along with 5 Infestors, so we could see some very interesting Infestor Burrow play. But I'm not sure, because there are all these cannons up here that will easily detect any Burrow coming through. We do have the +1 ground coming, not the +1 air. So we can tell that Gosu Gatored is likely going to be moving into some gateway play after this. This Stargate is just to maybe offset his opponents at the beginning. Maybe provide some extra firepower if he's able to keep these Void Rays alive. He needs to really be careful. A Spore Crawler and a couple of Queens are all you really need to shut down a Void Ray. We've got 2 Phoenix out. Do we have any third on the field? No, just the 2 and the 2. Oh, and DongRaeGu already working at these rocks as well. Now, of course, you would want something a little more powerful than Zerglings, if at all possible. Really, these Void Rays really need to start doing something major. They're just kind of, floating around. They're not so much sniping any creep tumors, which there are some great creep spread going. They will spot this third going down at the gold. But I don't think... Oh, the infestors are out. The queens are moving in, and playing very intelligently, Gatored is just going to be moving away a little bit. Now the phoenixes are here to help lift up the queens. I don't think he's spotted any of the infestors that are now burrowed and moving. Sure enough, we are getting some good burrow play.